Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. This is Stan here with you. Hope you're all having a great day today. So I actually got a lot of inquiries regarding how the Tiago is faring right now after the fuel pump was replaced to solve the inconsistent throttle response. Since I'm actually going to the service center right now to do the oil change service for the Tiago, I thought I'll make this vlog and give an update on how the Tiago is faring as well. Actually, ever since the fuel pump was replaced, I'm not actually facing that same issue again. But also, I haven't actually traveled anywhere much, so the car wasn't driven that much for the last few months also. It's just stationary at home, and I'm just taking it to the service center right now. So for the brief period that I've driven the vehicle, the inconsistent throttle response is not there. Also, the hill descent issue is not there. I think it's solved. So anyone who's planning to buy the Tiago need not worry because that issue hasn't cropped up, and if it does, I'll definitely update it on my vlog again immediately. If I stop right now on the side and accelerate, now as soon as I give a throttle input, the car should move forward without any hesitation. So let's see that. Yeah, there's no hesitation at all. And we'll also have to climb a hill and see if the rollback issue is also solved. Yeah, I do have one issue, but that happened in the last service. They did some kind of adjustment in the windshield wiper nozzle, so now as a result the wiper fluid is sprayed somewhere in the bottom of the screen and not on the top and middle part of the screen. I'll show you. The windshield wiper nozzle is spraying at the bottom of the screen. See, it should hit on the top. It's not, so I'll have that rectified while servicing the vehicle. So there really isn't any issue. Now the car has done around 16,000 kilometers in 2 years. So far there's no other issue with the vehicle except that rattling issue and the fuel pump issue. And now just this windshield wiper nozzle thing, but that was because of the service center. They did some adjustment that messed it up last time. But I really need to remind prospective customers of one thing. When you get the Tiago, please get the 2+2 extended warranty eyes closed. Don't even think about it. Just get it. I know there are many owners who haven't got it. It's just a small price to pay for peace of mind. So please guys get that. So we'll check if there's any rollback issue or not. Here's a steep incline. Let's stop mid incline. There's a vehicle behind. Okay. Oh no. Is there any vehicle behind? Okay, there's no vehicle. Okay, we are on incline right now. We're going to accelerate. Okay, superb. So as you can see, there's no rollback issue anymore. Even throttle response is consistent. It seems pretty normal. I'm not facing any issue. Anyways, I still have 2 more years of extended warranty. So if anything does crop up, I'll definitely have it rectified under warranty. And I'll definitely update you guys as well. So anyone thinking about purchasing the vehicle, don't worry about this issue. It's not a big deal. It has been rectified for me. So just get the vehicle. There's no issue with it. Definitely you can consider this vehicle if you want to purchase it. So anyways, I'm headed to the service center right now to do my oil change service. And if there's any other issue, they'll try to find it out and rectify it for me. And I'll also keep you guys updated. Okay, so here we've reached the Tata Service Center. Okay, let's take the car inside. Let's take the car. Okay, we have reached the service center. This is the service center, as you can see. Yeah guys, so I'm finally done with the service. The total service cost me around 3,500 rupees. I obviously removed the non-essential stuffs, like they asked me for doing wheel alignment and balancing. I told that was not necessary since I did not have any alignment issues. If all that was done, it would have come around 5,750 rupees. So since I had removed most of those things, the bill came just to around 3,450 rupees. So I'm actually not facing any issue right now. Like there is no inconsistent throttle issue, nor do I face the hill rollback issue that I had faced previously. Everything has been rectified after the fuel pump fix. So if anyone is sitting on the fence on whether to buy the Tiago or not based on the issues that I had, all I would say is that don't worry, there isn't any issue, I haven't faced it again. Another thing what prospective customers might want to know is that the brand new Tiagos, their refinement levels are slightly better than the Tiago that I have. Although this car's refinement was better than the previous Tiago, the newer Tiagos have even better refinement than this car. And also I think the instrument cluster is different, the entertainment console is different, everything has been vastly improved, new Tiagos. So definitely I'm guessing even the issues that I've faced is rectified in the new car. So really you guys don't have to worry about anything. I think this is still a good purchase. So when you compare to the Santro, I know I have actually recommended the Santro over the Tiago, but considering that I'm not facing any of the issue after the fuel pump was fixed, I would strongly recommend even the Tiago for you to purchase. It is fairly reliable. And another thing to consider is that the new Tiagos have a 2+3, that is 5-year extended warranty. So that is another big plus point for the Tiago. My car has only 2+2 extended warranty, but the new ones get 2+3. And one thing I figured out today while servicing the vehicle is that this Tiago actually has an extra fuel filter. I didn't know that petrol vehicles got a fuel filter. This Tiago petrol does have a fuel filter. The fuel filter sits somewhere behind the rear axle. So all in all, if you're on the fence deciding between this and the Santro, I would still recommend you get the Tiago because it's really extremely value for money vehicle. I think Tata have rectified the issues on the newer vehicles. Tata as a brand, I keep doing some kind of update on their vehicles, so that's a good thing. So if you're actually considering the Tiago in this price segment, I think it's well worth it. So I hope you guys found this vlog useful, and if you did, please do hit the like button. Do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done already. And until next time, this is Stan signing out. Bye bye.